Let's talk about Vikramorvasiyam. Vikramorvasiyam is actually a complicated love story between the Apsarasa Urvashi and King Pururavas. Namaste everyone, welcome back to Zesty Neighbor. This is Shrika. So Urvashi and King Pururavas fall in love when he goes to rescue her from a demon. But Urvashi has to attend to her celestial duties in the Devaloka and she leaves. But after some time, she comes back and sees how Pururavas is and tries to continue with her relationship. But unfortunately for her, she's called back to her duties again for a dance performance. During her dance performance, instead of uttering Purushottama, she utters Pururavas and she is promptly fired. But mitigating the punishment, Lord Indra says that she can stay with Pururavas as long as Pururavas sees his son, and then she has to come back to the Devaloka. So after which Urvashi comes back to earth and she and Pururavas have an extended romantic session. So once this is done, sometime later they have a lover's tiff and Urvashi leaves. In a moment of anger, she leaves and goes to a forest called Kumara, where women are forbidden to enter. So once she enters that particular forest, she is cursed and she becomes a vine, a lata, and nobody is able to find her. And Pururavas becomes extremely sad because of the viyoga or the separation from Urvashi and starts searching everywhere, but he doesn't find her anywhere. But one magical gem transforms her back into an Apsarasa, and finally she meets Pururavas. After which Pururavas discovers that he has a son and sees his son's face. Then Urvashi is supposed to leave for Swarga. But Pururavas is called to Swarga to fight the demons again, and in return for Urvashi's stay on earth till Pururavas finishes his life on the earth. So he defeats the enemies of Indra and returns to earth, and finally Pururavas and Urvashi stay together till Pururavas completes his life on earth. That is the story of Vikramorvasiyam. Here again the Shringara Rasa is explored and the Veera Rasa and Hasya Rasa is also explored. Now let's see the last play that we've talked about, which is Malavikagnimitram. Malavikagnimitram is the third play that Kalidasa has written and is basically a romantic comedy between King Agnimitra of Vidisha kingdom and his chief queen Dharani's maid Malavika, who is actually a princess. This is the story which revolves around these two characters and the other characters as well. Agnimitra falls in love with the portrait of Malavika, and Malavika also in turn loves the king. One fine day, King Agnimitra is called to the palace of the junior queen Iravati, and Malavika is also there in the garden. She was actually called there for a ritual by Queen Dharini, wherein a young woman, if she kicks the Ashoka tree and it blossoms, then her heart's desire would be granted by the queen. So Malavika was there daydreaming about the king and also for that particular ritual. But King Agnimitra finds her there and starts talking to her, and when this incident happens, Iravati discovers this, who is the junior queen, and she becomes very angry and tells Queen Dharini to arrest Malavika and put her in prison. After this, the king's companions try hard to release her from the prison, and finally Malavika and Agnimitra meet at a beach house. Again they have found out, but this time everything is sorted out properly because the Ashoka tree blossoms and Malavika's heart desire is to get married to King Agnimitra, and the Queen Dharini approves of this marriage. There's also a subplot where King Agnimitra, who is the king of Vidisha, has a rivalry with the king of Vidarbha, where the king of Vidarbha captures the cousin of Agnimitra, who is Madhavasena, and King Agnimitra himself captures the brother-in-law of king of Vidarbha. So Madhavasena's sister is Malavika. So this was confirmed by two people in the retinue of Dharini. One of them, who is a nun, is the wife of a deceased soldier from Madhavasena's command. So finally it's revealed that there's a prophecy which states that Malavika has to serve as a slave for 1 year, only after which she will find a suitable husband. So that happens and she is in the retinue of Queen Dharini, where she is a maid, and finally when everything falls in place, Agnimitra and Malavika get married. So this is the story of Malavikagnimitram, which is a romantic comedy written by Kalidasa.